So, Alone in the Dark. Go. Oh, and also, maybe I should, you know, zoom out. Whoop. It's a spoopy. Wow, it's just immediately spoopy. Ooh, and jazzy. I like the jazz. Now you must acquire a taste for freeform jazz. Alright, so let's hope this just works. I do have a new graphics card, so I'm hoping my, you know, my new equipment can handle both this and like streaming simultaneously. It should, right? It should? I don't know. I remember I tried, weirdly enough, like streaming Fortnite with, Shredder Cola. And like the first time I tried, I like tried booting it on my PC and it was like, no. And I'm like, isn't this game supposed to be super easy to run? And it was like, no. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll switch to the PS5 version. Hey there, Tier Fox. Also, yes. Emptying the dishwasher. A return. Alone in the dark. Careful, with the bark. I might start yapping. There's yapping. Apparently, no, this is Alone in the freeform jazz. But I've heard good stuff about this game. Unfortunately, like, it's been out for less than a year, and the studio already got shut down. Because, not because the game's bad, but because apparently this industry just sucks, and unless your game is the next Fortnite, you're out of a job. Oh, let me see, controls. Layout. That does not help me. Shoutouts to games that let you toggle between all the different, like, controller formats. Like, some let you toggle between, like, PlayStation, Xbox, Switch. But a lot of modern games still aren't doing that. And it kind of upsets me, because I'm using a PlayStation controller. So, these prompts are off. Not tier. I'm not a tier. Oh yeah, T-Fox. I don't know why I heard it as Tier Fox. Tear of the Kingdom. Tear of the Kingdom. They got a new game plus, but I can't select that because I never played a video game before. Standard experience. For an extra challenge, monsters are harder and resources are scarce. They're gonna be switched through the options menu. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna start on hard. Ooh. Extra help provided to make the experience smoother and easier, including hints and helpful highlights. The difficulty can be switched. For those who want to figure out everything for themselves, no extra systems to guide the player. I'll see what this is about. I want to see. Whenever like a game includes like a unique difficulty option, I'm curious. Frog. Frog. There's a gator. Uh oh, no, the froggy, no! No! Oh, poor froggy. I am hot leaf water and vixen, an equal mixture. So are you like a fox, like tea slime? Wow, that looks remarkably similar to the intro of RE7.
So, your uncle. What's wrong with him?
He has explosive diarrhea.
He's possessed.
As in...
The devil.
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him. Watching him at all times.
But then he wouldn't be alone in the dark. Then again, if the dark is following you, then you would be alone in it.
Of course. But I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
Super sucks. Hey, this clearly looks
Jeremy
budget.
didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite
But
being
still good
convinced he
looking.
was truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
The cure of the psycho.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It says that.
It's a story he tells himself.
He's
Mr.
crazy.
Hornby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
It's out of his mind.
That we're all
Some of us
terribly
crazy.
insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
So if I understand, this is a retelling of the first game.
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Then what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone.
I love PIs. I love private dicks. They're one of my favorite horror game protagonists.
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
Put the gun in their face.
Exactly are we gonna
Escalate
do
the situation.
with Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
Choose your character. Oh, hold on, I clicked out of the game. Edward Carnby, played by David Harbour, from The Stranger Things. Emily Hartwood, Jodie Comer. I'm not familiar with her work. I probably am, I just don't know her by name. Well, obviously I'm going to be the private dick. Well, I guess I'm afraid going alone. Now now that I brought you here, I'm gonna go upstairs alone.
Looks abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
Persona is actually symbiosis with plants. She smells like jasmine tea, honey, and pomelo peel. That's adorable. I love that. And a retelling of the very, very first game, or a remake of the PS1 remake, everyone remembers more. No! I've never played either. But if I am 100%, if I am certain, I think it's meant to be a remake of Holy Evil Within UI. It is meant to be a remake or retelling of the original. But super, like, they're taking clear liberties. It's the same plot, I think. But that's pretty much about it. Okay, let me see the options here, because I am noticing a little bit of weirdness. Let me do the DLSS unbalanced. VSync is always good. I like the VSync. I do not like the screen tears. I mean, yeah, everything's on Epic. So, yeah, the game looks this way because, you know, it's kind of a budget title. And even then, it still didn't make enough money for THQ to keep the studio open. Almost as if... Oh. Okay, maybe... We go to... Display. Get rid of that shit. You know, let's increase that field of view, because it is a little... No. Can I get rid of that screen shake? Let me turn the motion blur down a little bit. I sometimes like a little motion blur. Looks like it's telling OG. Carnaby doesn't look like the crow for one. Alright, display. Okay, maybe it's under gameplay. Controller vibration, tutorials, hard, text highlighting, map highlighting. Oh, okay, so this must be the puzzle stuff. Dynamic objectives. More objectives will be provided. Oh, okay, I see. Miscellaneous. Share usage data. No, you're not going to make another one of these. Beep, boop, beep, beep. I like the clickiness of the menu. Alright, so there does not seem to be an option to turn off that bobbing, which I am very sorry for my motion sick viewers. But I did turn off the chromatic aberration. And hopefully, like, pulling out the field of view a little bit will help. It feels like it did a little bit. I can't get motion sick.
What do we got here?
What do we got here? Oh, I got a thing. Oh, flashlight. It's a clue. Oh, flashlight. This will be important to the case. And I also got the kitchen garden key. Yes, that is what that is. Switch your flashlight on and off. Oh, it has like a little like buzz when you turn it on. Because it's old and shitty, like everything was from this time. Namely, though, the warmer palette and less dark and stormy night setting say it's more like the OG. I respect the OG for starting the survival horror genre. The remake has better gameplay, but it also is fucking cheesy. Really edgy 90s energy. Starts up with some Rob Zombie music. No, I believe that's actually Nightmare Creatures 2. Yeah. We got sneaking? I always love that that's just it. Alright, I can already, like, pop my gun. Do I have alcohol? Hello? Mario? That's the first thing I thought of. I had some weird stuttering, though. I might need to... I can save anytime. Options. It's kind of interesting, like, having the... I'm assuming... Is this game like RE2, where it's not only you play as a different character, but the different character encounters different scenarios? Because if that's the case, that'd be pretty dang cool. Let me turn on... Where is it? That wasn't that. Preload shaders. Okay, but I'm gonna need to restart the game. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, let me do this. Because if the shaders are preloaded, then it will be, you know, it'll do things fast. It'll do fast. Also, the fact Edward Carnaby doesn't appear to be indigenous in this one, which he is in the PS1, if I recall. Interesting. I did not know about that. Know that about him. I know. Wait, yeah, isn't he indigenous in that 360 one where he gets teleported to modern day? And he's like, oh, and at the end of the game, he becomes like a demon or whatever, and he goes like, I'm the fucking universe. And you're like, what's happening? Also, why? Uh-oh. Game? Oh, wait, maybe it's because it's preloading the shaders. Shaders? Are you preloading? I hope so. I hope. There's no indicator. Says it's not, like, not responding. Like, it says just alone in the dark. Hello? Hello? Hold on, let me just check something. Dark. Reload. Meters. I try black screen. Okay, let's cancel this out. Because if it won't boot anymore, then that's gonna be a problem. Oh, okay. Oh, there is a god. Oh god. And we're still getting the stuttering anyway. So I guess what I will do is let's just turn it down to high. See what happens. Spooky. Oh wow. All right, so I want to test. I'll test something here. So if I change it, how good will that window look on Trace Epic? Not much better. It's technically never stated from what I can tell, but it seems to remember it being said at character select in the new Nightmare. Visually, though, it fits. That Carnaby is, part indigenous? Oh. It's a bucket. Dear God. Okay. And this game really does give, like, Evil Within vibes.
Nah, I'm not getting in there.
Nah, I give up. What if you take your gun? And BAP! That is the strongest lock in the world. Oh, I kind of find it, that's kind of awesome. The birds reacted to that. Oh, wow, wow. Janky PC game is janky. So many crows. Maybe you're mistaken because Carnaby is investigating artifacts from the indigenous American nation in New Nightmare. Ah.
I need the key.
Nah, not getting in there. Ooh. Man.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's one big tree to fit inside a conservatory.
What about the whispering? That's more of a concern, Carnaby. Right, the housekeeper's key. I think I'll keep the key. I think I'll keep the housekeeper's key. I just want more representation than just pray. Yeah, we do need more, like, positive representations of, like, Native American media, I think. Native American culture in media. But I think that's, like, up to more, like, Native American artists, I guess? Because Lord knows I would need to do loads of research myself in order to make a respectable piece of content of it. Why is the tree whispering? My beginning and end of like you know, Native American folklore is like the monsters everyone likes to reference online, which is like well, I know you're not supposed to like say their names exactly. So the Wendy doe and the skin lady. Hello? Was there? There's nothing. There's nothing. So much indigenous representation falls too much into the magical minority trope. Yeah. Cut to crying Italian man in red face. From that one commercial, yeah. It took me a long time to learn that guy wasn't actually Native American. I still remember that. We watched that episode of Simpsons recently where Homer ruins the trash collection system of Springfield. And they all move out and then Homer just throws a bag of chips out his moving house. And it lands by the Native American's feet. And he cries. And then his friend walks up to him and he says, "If you know what's best for you, don't turn around." And he turns, and then you just hear him go, "Ah! Told you."
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do. This is mine now.
Deseto, the old plantation building, was ready to fall, but kept alive by some starry-eyed carpetbagger called Dr. Gray. Seeing how the staff couldn't even be bothered with answering the door, Detective Comby figured they would just head inside and grab Jeremy. He just needed to open the front door for Emily first, so she could talk to her uncle.
Is this supposed to be like my secretary? That's cool. I like that you hear the typing of the typewriter and the narration. Oh. Okay. Oh, look at all these collectibles. Or laggy Niapis. Laggy nappies? Lag Niapas? I remember, like, what was it? The most recent, like, video game to include, like, some Native American culture was Until Dawn. And Until Dawn's great. But I was definitely like, I wonder how like Native American fans feel about the representation here. Because I mean, like I think like the weird hobo guy in it, like the flamethrower guy, he is Native American. I think like, but he's kind of like the only representation there, and he's kind of like a weirdo. He does have a dog though. But then also like the monster in it isn't really, from my understanding, isn't even like an accurate depiction of them, because aren't they supposed to like resemble like these emaciated deer men? Like they're supposed to be like creepy deer monsters. And it's really interesting to learn about the nations here from their own mouths. I want to have that respect since I live on their land. So in my area, the Haida nations have a tale about the basket lady who walks around the woods looking for lost children, stuffs them in her basket, and takes them away. That's terrifying. So similar to with Tieg from my culture. Ew. A lot of them were definitely like folklore based on like, hey kid, don't wander off or else, you know, you're gonna get got by the oogly boogler. You know, Japan also has like the kappa, which was supposed to tell kids, hey, don't go play near water.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth, or if you had turned your back against us.
I very much appreciate these voiced.
I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I'm going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me.
Speaking of cultural appropriation,
Seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gree-gree. Nothing
what's
of this is
gree-gree?
mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the
Not the
French
Brobel.
water priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around, that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
oh no.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, a quarter. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
Ah, you must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please, I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left,
There's
madame.
more.
Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
There was so much more in between those. What? Is this like your incentive to listen to the dialogue? You get more lore? Just gonna put up. The subtitles are on, but unfortunately they don't pop up in those moments. Change the size a little bit for you. More your, not the size of this camera. The Angwin monsters you're talking about, I've heard of being more like a tall, gray, emaciated man with an with a heart of ice. So I guess yeah, that would be like what they look like in Until Dawn. It sounds like culture appropriation. She's talking an actual it sounds like culture. She's taking an actual effort to learn to respect someone else's culture. Not to fraternize on it. Yeah, plus like culture appropriation, there's cultural appropriation by the characters, and then there's cultural appropriation by the writers. Right? Well, like obviously during this era there was a lot of cultural appropriation, the racism. I mean there still is today, but you know, a lot of the stuff was still very new. Ooh. I took a drink. It is mine now. I love that my healing is just booze. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? Why my controller getting fucky? What the fuck was that? Maybe some weird Bluetooth interference. Or maybe the game's just spooky. Oh god, oh Jesus. Alright, thank god they keep bullets around this house, otherwise I'd be fucked. Maestro. A Jeebus! Save me, Jeebus! Deerhead monsters from the Supernatural, it's just TV. Not from the original legend. Ah. Oh, that's interesting. Then I guess, like, in a way, the Until Dawn team probably did their research. It's a shame that studio hasn't made a good game since Until Dawn. Though apparently the studio that did remaster Until Dawn for PS5, apparently the game, like the remaster on PS5, has a new post-credits thing that teases a sequel. Probably won't get it till PS6 though, knowing Sony. I got the streetcar ticket. It's the Laggy Nappy. Oh, is this the Caribbean guy? Wait, what? Okay. Oh yeah, there's gonna be some voodoo stuff here. Look at that. This kind of spoils 1,000 Young. Oh, that's from the Cthulhu. The 1,000 Young, the Churl blog or whatever it's called. Nappies are non-essential items that can be found throughout the game. Completing sets. Oh, okay. Nappies carry over from game to game. Some sets can't even be completed without playing both Carnaby and Emily's campaign. Alright, so there are 2 different campaigns. That's cool. We have content. I do like the deer head monster, though. There's some really cool designs of it.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined.
Hey there, Yuri
Let's
Lowenthal.
wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
Alright, thanks Yuri. Oh, they were playing, they were doing some cards.
That doesn't look safe.
That doesn't look safe. That steam right there doesn't look safe. I mean, you could easily crouch under that, Carnaby, but you can only crouch like this. This is his crouch. The fuck is this? Your boiler plate is a friggin' sliding block puzzle? This place is gonna give the friggin' Spencer Mansion a run for its money. When I want to do deer head monsters, I use the Anko from Sea Movement. Wow, you know a lot about these different cultures. Like, cause half of the indigenous, like, cultures around here, like, I barely know anything about, but I guess that's on me to like do research. Like my land, the land I live on is, I don't know all of them, but I know Narragansett is one of them. We got the beer, the Narragansett beer around here. Lottie's diary. Clue.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her
Oh,
the
Brian at
shipment of pain
Celtic. Ooh.
medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her. but the
Indigenous
company didn't
British.
send a new
Ooh.
key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
Not the rot and the feta cheese. Because they are not a defined appearance. Basically, Grim Reapers. There's that take your soul to the wild hunt when you die. The Witcher. Locked medicine box. Fuck. And a more Jeebus. Comrie. Traditional Welsh. Oh, I have, not Welsh, but I have Scottish and Irish in me. Which I do actually want to see more, like, Celtic and, like, Scottish, like, folklore in video games. I still go by it saying that the movie Brave really disappointed me because the trailers made it seem like this is going to be a movie about a girl who fights Celtic monsters and other crazy magical bullshit. And instead, it's half the movie is just about her trying to deal with the fact that she turned her mom into a bear by accident. And then she fights an evil bear at the end. And then I'm like, this is bullshit. It's not an awful movie, but it's not what I wanted. Especially because she's like being guided by those blue spirits in the beginning, and you're thinking like, oh, this is like the beginning of her great destiny to be in a crazy adventure to save the world or some shit. And no, the blue spirits are just being like, you're gonna turn your mom into a bear, and then learn about the family or some shit, and then you're gonna change your mom back to not a bear. Look at this shitty mirror. Look at the shitty tub. Everything in here is shit. The toilet. Marvelous science. It's marvelous. You're ethnically, Comrie. I'm Godelic. Godelic. I always knew I was special.
I need the key.
I thought that said the pizza key. It's okay, I got the pizza key. Oh, nice stinger. Oh, I'm up here now. Hello. It's blood. Hope it's not Chris's blood. A witch! I knew it. A big bear. Hello. That's one fluffy ass bear. Oh. What's happening? Oh. I'm in the dark! Oh god!
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa, pardon me. Excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can.
Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy, am I right?
Oh god, did I just walk into a game of Clue?
That's right. I'm Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Where's Tim Curry?
Available how? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hartwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you! Get back to your rooms! McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Oh, okay, I guess she's just okay with it
Thank you,
now.
madam.
Wow. This place is crazy. Yeah, I would definitely want to visit, like, oh god, this game's dying. I definitely want to visit, like, Scotland and stuff someday, too.
All right.
My great-grandfather is from
Look
Glasgow.
around. See if we can dig up any clues.
Alright, I'm gonna... Let me see here. So that was a big hitch. Now, I've heard, like, this is just how the game is. It's not really my build. Usually the best thing to... Maybe adjust the subsurface. Maybe take the... Yeah, usually the shadows and the lighting is usually the first thing to fiddle with. At least in my experience. It's a puzzle box. I must solve it with my brain. I can't. I'm not allowed. This is what I get for being a private dick. Oh, nice bed. Cozy. With that binaural audio. It's a locked steamer trunk. A commonplace book.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself.
Oh!
Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Tarawea. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? that triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep. How did you first come to understand such things, Senora?
I don't
How
know.
did you know that the battered boiler in the basement would lead me to Lafayette Cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock, with its astronomical motifs, would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Tarawaya? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree.
It really sounded like it said, let me shit with Juan.
Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonka. Instead, she cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way, that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear, and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say.
Yeah, considering like where we drove up, so we're sort of like in like the deep south, like in like Cajun areas, like we're like where do most Cajun cultures live? Like in where they make the gumbo and the pork or something like that. Cajun. No. Cajun seasoning. Oh, Cajun seasoning. Cajun culture. Cultures, distinct cultural groups in South Central and like Louisiana. So are we in Louisiana? Alone in the dark setting. Lovecraftian horror elements. Smooth, original doom jazz. Yeah, we are in Louisiana. And Mansum Duxeto. I am in the Louisiana. Amongst the Cajuns.
The people of DeSoto are becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them.
Yo, that dude on the left is shredded.
My worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All would be lost. Everything. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waite. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Beauregard. The dark man offered me a prison, and I accepted.
Oh, that's a void.
I signed that miscarried contract and entered the dark pact. Everyone is safe, except for me.
Oh, I got the painted tile. Oh, do you suggest that it's being part of a larger picture? And that it do. What do you think?
I found a book full of peculiar notes. Have you heard of something called Tarawaya?
No. What's that?
I might be reading too much into this, but I think it's the place he wants to go to.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a clue.
All right then. The skull. Oh yeah. Looks like insanity was taking its grip. Look at this guy taking a selfie. Oh, thank God. See, this is how you're supposed to actually do a slide puzzle. You just take the shapes out and put them in order.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
I would kill a guy to throw some of this stuff out. I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
Listen, he's an artist. What you're moving is art! Oh, is it gonna be some Cthulhu painting?
Oh, wow.
That's pretty Cthulhu. That's this guy who saw Cthulhu. Cthulhu! Oh. What's fucking with his head?
Alright, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray.
Right, because anything's like in Lovecraftian horror, even
Come on, let's go.
even like paintings or depictions of great ones or things that they've affected can fuck you up. The Call of Cthulhu. Fortunately, though, I screened it.
Emily?
We do need more like good quality Lovecraftian games. Uh-oh, have I fallen into the void? Oh no, am I now alone in the dark?
What the hell is going on? Where am I?
Oh no. Oh man, I love like impossible space and like sudden teleportation. It's my favorite. Man, my health meter and weapon thing down there is just straight out of Evil Within. Like, Jesus Christ. The roaches. Another Jesus. Better start believing in Spoopy, Carnaby. You're into Spoopy. You better start believing things ain't too normal. You're things. Oh, that's a monster. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, can you stop? Stop! Stop! I prefer you to stop! Okay, okay. He's moving. Take a shot of booze. No, you're on the trolley. Where'd the other one go? It's like a plant. It's like a thing. You better start believing in pee pee poo poo doo doo ha ha. I did see like a review on Steam where one guy was disappointed, like apparently like the monsters from the original don't seem to make a return. So he was just like, oh, it's just generic weird zombies. And I'm like, I mean, I don't know if they played the whole game. I'm hoping that's
that way.
there's more than that as a monster. Like, I like a variety of monsters. All right.
What the hell is going on?
You can items can be thrown at enemies to distract them. Oh. Oh, okay, so classic, like, brick. I don't see an enemy, though. Yeah. Surprisingly, whiskey does not heal you that much. Carnaby's bricked. He's bricked up. No parking. Courtesy box for auto patrons. Uh-huh. I want to ride. Cute. Johnny the Conqueror. Oh God.
Don't let them get inside, combat. They're not the good kind.
I figured.
Is this your store?
There are no owners here.
Why are you moving at a weird frame rate?
Jeremy did this. How?
The pack with the dog man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh yeah? How much you paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you a thinking man, compare?
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess?
You know surprising things, compare. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
I will say, like $150 back then, probably a good chunk of change. This dude smells like Cheetos, betting $100 on it. That or like a butcher? I don't know. Batisti's keys. There are 3 keys on the chain. One that opens to Miss Jackson's place in the French Quarter. Then there's 2 belonging to Duraceto. One for the clerk's office and one for the library. People wear wife beaters. Even though I think this is before Cheetos were invented. I got a preserved reptile. A goat without horns. Cool. Newts. Eye of Newt and what have you. Alright, some bullets. What you think?
You want to come along?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Anything I can do for... Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Baptiste. Just tell my sister Lottie I'm alright if you see her.
All right, I'm heading out.
Be careful out there.
Alright. Alright. Text exhausted. More gibbous. So much gibbous. Oh. Oh no. That looks like a problem. Oh, thank God people throw away bullets in this world. Alright, but that thing... Chris Rona heard footsteps behind me. So...
Detective Conby hesitated to buy into the stranger's explanation, but it was all he had. Baptiste, this mountain of a man, seemed to suggest that this other world they had been pulled into was built from Jeremy's scattered memories. It sounded crazy to him, but Conby couldn't exactly deny the situation he found himself in.
So this really is just the evil within. We are in someone's mind palace.
Jeremy was able to move freely between worlds using a talisman he got from Miss Jackson, a voodoo witch doctor that made a good living from alleviating the rich from their ailments and their money. In hope to find Jeremy, or a way back to Deseto, Conby set out to investigate Miss Jackson's place.
Alright, gotta head to Miss Jackson's place. Do I have, like, a map? Yes! My map is of no use here! Fuck! Of course it's not of use I'm in a mind palace. Okay, what are these things? This is like... range... Oh man, he's like a fusion of two dudes. That didn't seem to do shit. Oh, wait, I got another one. Alright. I mean, fighting that one enemy earlier, who was just like, oh, I have hot sheet. Oh. How about you not? Oh, no! Quick attack! Kia!
Can't go that way.
Can't go that way. Kia! Alright, that went better. Be respectful. There is nowhere near as repetitive and trend chasey as the evil within. Hey, I love the evil within. You leave the evil within alone. Especially the second game. I really like the second game. But first game, yeah, it has some janky problems. Well, that sounds human. Alright, Carnaby. Let me in. Let me in. Alright. Oh. Oh no. This is...
Oh.
There's something behind me. This cauldron of pee. Piss and blood. That's all you need. Oh god. Whoa! Kya! My weapon broke! Alright, well at least I know that can happen now. That felt a little too strong, so it kind of makes sense. Even when it was trying too hard to be the last of us. I guess? Like for me, Evil Within 1 was trying to be RE4. Because, I mean, it was by the guy who made it. And Bethesda was like, we want RE4, and Shinji Mikami was like, but I want to make something cool and hype, like I made Vanquish. And they were like, no, we want RE4. And he's like, oh, okay. And then the second game he only produced, and that one's much more like a little bit of Silent Hill, but I like the little mini open world aspect of it, but it kind of like tapers off. Oh, hello. Wah! Carnaby. Oh, worms! Oh no, the ghoul! The worms. Okay. Oh no! I've been jump scared again. Go through the door, Carnaby. Yes, use those iframes.
I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor.
Oh, I guess he can't come in rooms.
See if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman.
Works for me.
It's the talisman.
All right, there we go.
Painting.
It's the talisman in the painting. And between there are doors. The gap of the door. An old talisman shaped over centuries. The engraving on the number looks to be less than 100 years old, but the base could be from antiquity. The polished black sunstone is in the middle, has a glass finish, and occasionally gives the impression of hiding a picture within itself.
I think it's meant for the talisman.
Whoa.
I think it needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
It's possible. Alright, nothing over here. I can make horrible monster noises too. It's wrong. What the? Prompt? Okay, a prompt will not prompt. Oh yeah, let me check the...
Akambi, why am I hearing from Gloria Allen that you got some job at the loony bin? You better not be thinking of paying her off before me. I don't want to take you for a ride, so get me my money. I'll be at the Maccabean all night if you score some dough. Obed Morton.
Oh, I got debts. Like any good PI, I got the debts.
Louisiana State Board of Private Investigator Examiners grants the following license to Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. License number 196692-LA. Good until May 15th, 1930.
I'm from the Nyalans. Family Bible. It's just the entire Bible. Oh no, that's the one I picked up. Never mind. 358. This may be like this. Wait. Maybe from... There's not a 5 on the inner ones. Well, let me look at the...
Talisman with black sunstone. An ancient navigational tool found inside a cheniere along the Bayou Tonk. The old grave was uncovered by oil riggers and said to have unleashed a vagabond devil that massacred its finders.
3 numbers are needed to span a bridge between the scapes of dream and memory, according to Stern. Not where I want to be, but it's a start. 3, 5, 8.
Three numbers needed to span the bridge between the scapes of dream and memory. Also, that was Liam O'Brien. Good old Asura. Between... Three numbers need to span a bridge between the scape of dream and memory. Okay. Let me look at the picture again. Doesn't really give me anything. Okay. Even if there was one of the long line of distraction-based stealth action crafting horror games. Set pieces like RE4, but the game flow mechanics were really chasing trends. So many games of the time were trying to be The Last of Us, plus a twist. That was just The Last of Us RE edition. I can see what you mean. Oh, Lottie's diary. between dream and memory. I'm sick of the zombie games, Last of Us clones, and Minecraft clones. I don't think they're all bad, but I get burned out on safe game. Yeah, I can see what you mean. There's a lot of trends. Breath of the Wild also caused a bunch of like open world trends. Circle. All these squares make a circle. Yeah, we're at a point now where it feels like most indie games will be the ones that set trends. Because like most corporations, just video games have gotten so expensive when it comes to the AAA games. Like so like we'll let the indies take the risk and then we'll just copy their work. Nintendo is like the one company that still seems to be willing to take risks though. I will say that, like, you know, they started the Breath of the Wild formula thing, you know, and there seems to be more risk taking on their part, especially this last generation, because, I mean, the console got so successful on the Switch, they were like, well, you can put anything on that thing and it'll sell. I'm like, fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. New Metroid. 2 Metroids. We'll give you a Metroid in 3DS. We'll give you a Metroid Prime 4, but you're gonna have to wait an entire console generation before we get that one. But in the meantime, here's an entirely brand new 2D Metroid. I know right now there are rumors with the Switch 2's launch library. I was listening to the Kit and Krista podcast, the 2 people who used to work for Nintendo of America. They were talking about all the leaks and stuff about the Switch 2, but what I didn't hear was that there was some credible, I use quotes there, in China who has leaked stuff in the past before saying the launch library for the Switch 2. One corroborating the rumor that Mario Kart 9 is one, and that it will return to the double dash mechanic. In which I'm like, hard to believe that part. I can believe Mario Kart launching. I can believe that. But double dash? Breath of the Wild was just an Ubisoft Tower game. They made a game in a genre that's been established and safe since Assassin's Creed 2. Yes. And no, like obviously like it took aspects from other open world games, but I think the idea of being able to climb any surface was like a new concept for the most part. The weapon system, while controversial, was something somewhat new. But then I thought Tears of the Kingdom got too sandboxy. Like, they really were like, all right, now we're just gonna give you an entire building mechanic and kind of not really cleverly think of how to use the overworld. Or to remix the overworld, rather. And also, no dungeons. Still no dungeons that are really worth a damn. Still trying to figure this out. This is a tough puzzle. Bridge between the scapes of dream and memory, according to Stern. Bridge between... Does this mean memory? Like the little symbol on the top there? The numbers here might have nothing to do with it, though. What was it again? It was 3582 or 358. God damn it. It was 358. Yeah, 358.
I think it needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Maybe this, because the arrows. So 3. I did it with my brain.
It's showing something. A place? Where is that? Huh.
Huh. Oh, the door. It was locked. Tears of the Kingdom. My take is Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts justified its vehicle mechanic more than Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom was like a game where you skydive anywhere you need to and make an air bike. There's really time where you build something in the overworld for the sake of solving a real problem. Yes. It's essentially, they give you puzzles that don't have real solutions. They just say, make the solution yourself from bullshit. And then everyone discovered air bike. Air bike beats everything. And also, a lot of the puzzles in the shrines can be negated just by fusing a rocket to your shield before you enter it. They really should have made it so every shrine stripped you of all your stuff.
I was wondering when you were going to show up.
Oh, hello.
Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business.
You're totally not suspicious.
Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Oh, it's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
Oh, you
Loves
do
it.
belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, but he is crazy, and he's gone missing. Why?
Here, try this.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Okay, what can you tell me about Jeremy?
Ah, well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Baptiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it.
Damn, he just downed that whole thing.
Safe returns.
By the way, I just came from a nightmare dimension. Watch out going through that door. I actually, it completely makes sense why he would not say anything about the nightmare dimension, because it's like, he knows, no one's gonna fucking believe me. Oh god, Carnaby, you're freaking out. Oh, you're covered in blood now.
How did you... Where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal, even.
I'm covered in blood.
I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
So she hasn't experienced any weirdness yet.
Do you want to come see Dr. Gray?
No, I want to try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Teroea.
She's gonna vanish.
Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Oh no, she's still there.
Are you gonna be alright?
I like how I'm now back to my in-game model and I still have blood on me. And she's not questioning it. I'm covered in blood.
This talisman brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Teroea. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the talisman works.
Blue Scoo dude, we can do. I found a rubber stamper. What have you done with your life? But what was the other thing I was saying? Oh yeah, the supposed leaker mentioned that apparently, I'm not gonna, it makes me hopeful because I want to hope for it. Like I want to believe because of what it is. But I think like one was that they're gonna make a Project X Zone 2 or a Project X Zone 3 technically, which is that weird like RPG crossover game between Namco, Sega, and was it Namco, Sega, and Capcom that were on the 3DS. And then the other big one was apparently the ARMS team, like the guys who made ARMS, are making a new custom robo, which that one's pretty specific. So I'm like, maybe?
There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
There is no way I can get into this thing. I gotta go. Ah, you said leaker. A Rorschrush. A Rorschrush. Oh, no, give me... I don't want that. I want that. Patient files.
Cassandra Beauregard, the beloved author. Very exciting, isn't it? What do you want to put down for a reason for admission?
What her agent told us. Cassandra suffers from writer's block and needs to finish her moving picture script before the end of June. Mr. Chardot suggests Cassandra's heavy use of barbiturates is holding her back and risk...
Oh, whoops.
Cassandra Beauregard.
Can't switch a page.
Author. Very exciting, isn't it? What do you want to put down for a reason for admission?
What her agent told us. Cassandra suffers from writer's block and needs to finish her moving picture script before the end of June.
Moving
Mr.
pictures?
Chaldeau suggests Cassandra's heavy use of barbiturates is
We used to call
holding her back
those
and
talkies.
risks ruining her career.
And how should we summarize her personal history?
Let's keep it short. Cassandra Beauregard is a beloved crime author who managed to pull herself out of poverty and into stardom. 5 years ago, she tried killing herself by jumping off a balcony. The incident left her a cripple, and now relies heavily on her wheelchair.
And for diagnostic impressions?
Cassandra suffers chronic back pain following her suicide attempt. She self-administers morphine to keep herself ambulant, but has become addicted, and the desired effect is now lost. The drug abuse clouds her mind, and she is unable to focus on real life. To save herself from this insight, she instead makes up stories to fill out the gaps in her own thought process, resembling the Korsakoff syndrome.
Oh, bravo, Doctor. How will you treat her?
First of all, she needs to be weaned from her drug addiction, and hopefully it will resolve her compulsive lying. Then look into permanently numbing her pain in her back through surgery. Finally, deal with her suicidal thoughts.
Fantastic. With such a short time before June, I really hope she gets better soon.
We will do what we can.
I like that Carnaby can, like, hear the discussion in between the writings.
Grace Saunders, 11 years old. Reason for admission?
The mother insists on strict supervision by a proper gentleman to avoid further perversion of Grace's adolescence.
Personal history?
Grace's family possesses modest wealth and status. Her childhood seems ordinary, spending most of her time with private teachers and family friends. Grace's father recently passed away, leaving her mother the sole caregiver.
And diagnostic impressions?
Grace has trouble dealing with her father's death. She is willingly suppressing her feelings on the matter and isn't properly acknowledging the trauma she suffered.
Any planned treatment?
Grace needs nothing out of the ordinary. She simply needs parental guidance. Eventually, we can work on her feelings toward her father.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll finish the paperwork and get her installed.
This doctor seems very evil just by the way he speaks. This game is very... There's a little bit of Twin Peaks going on, like in vibes, and I'm very much enjoying it.
Malcolm McCarthy, 54 years of age. Reason for admission?
McCarthy admitted himself to Derceto, stating simply that he needs some damn rest.
And personal history?
McCarthy claims he used to work as a lawyer in Baton Rouge, but says he can't go into details because of some legal dispute. His background remains largely a mystery, except for the occasional clue that he drops in conversation.
Huh. And diagnostic impressions?
McCarthy is an anxious man and an alcoholic. He often tells half-truths due to some deep-seated inability to trust other people.
And how will you treat that?
McCarthy will take some time to open up. Spending time with Jack's dog or the child should be good for him. Their harmless nature will help build his sense of trust.
Thank you, Doctor. Elisabetta Perosi, 33 years old? What should I put down as reason for admission?
Well, Perosi broke into Derceto and was found wandering the grand parlor. She was confused and suffered partial amnesia. She insisted she belonged here and offered to pay for her stay.
Right. What do you make of her story?
Perosi claims to have been a member of the Astarte artist colony some 20 years ago, a claim that seems contrafactual due to her young age. She looks to be and even thinks she is 33 years of age. That would make her a child at the time. It seems fair to say that Perosi's story is untrue, deliberately so or not.
Diagnostic impressions? Do you have anything?
Perosi's story is peculiar, because she retracted her story about the artist colony. She no longer claims to be the same person as Elisabetta Perosi, However, my staff's research has confirmed there was a Perosi at that time who was in her early 30s.
I suppose this case will take some time to investigate. How will you go about it?
I wanted to contact the real Perosi, but it seems the whole colony disappeared one night. September 29th, 1915, during a hurricane. I will have to take it slow and figure out what this spell of impersonation could have been.
Oh, I'm sure it will all clear up eventually. Thank you, Doctor.
I really love the additional stuff in the voiceovers.
Ruth Talon, 29 years of age. Reason for admission?
Ruth's father wishes that his daughter be removed from New Orleans nightlife for the foreseeable future. He fears that her overly free spirit is tarnishing the family's reputation.
Tarnishing?
Sounds simple enough. Personal history?
Ruth comes from considerable wealth. Her family owns several hotels and restaurants. Unlike the rest of the family, her sense of adventure has taken her around the world, including France during the Great War as a photojournalist.
The Great War, certainly the final one.
Many rumors of being a debauched flapper, bordering on nymphomania.
And diagnostic impressions?
Despite her father's frivolous reasons for her to be admitted, Ruth does seem to provide an interesting case. She is refreshingly open and doesn't shy away from talking about her life during the war or her continuous celebration after returning to the States. She is admittedly a sexual deviant and feels no remorse.
Hell yeah.
And her treatment plan?
Simply staying at Derceto should do wonders for Ruth. If not, at least for her family's reputation. Ruth doesn't need to change, but with therapy I might be able to share with her some sympathy towards her family. I doubt she will settle down and become as dull as the rest of them, but at least she might try to be more discreet in the future.
Nah, you be sexy, girl.
All the patients are accounted for, except for Jeremy.
Goddamn Jeremy, what have you done? Fuck you, Jeremy. I got repairing the boiler.
Saw your notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself.
Germa confirmed?
You can take a bath from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
If I put you through a meat grinder and the only thing that comes out is your eyeball, you're probably dead. I actually should watch some Germa playthroughs. I've only seen like clips of his stuff. I know he's like semi-retired, right? Like people said like, oh, he's retired, but it's like, no, he just streams when he wants to. It's not that he's retired. It's just like comes back when he's like, I want to know. I love Germa in American Psycho. That's a movie I still need to watch, actually. There's a lot of classic films I need to watch. Like once I'm like done with school after this semester, I'm definitely going to
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is
going to
DeCeto's
get some
chief
stuff
doctor.
watched and read.
And all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Dubois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical
Mr.
regimens in
Dubois.
check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at Derceto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the first floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course, Cassandra Beauregard live on the second floor.
Alright, thanks, Yuri. Broken palettes.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
Oh, I remember that, actually. Man, there is so much Jesus.
I need the key.
Alright, neither of those. I am wondering, like, so far this game seems pretty linear in that we are not, like, freely exploring yet, but... Or it could be that we explore the mansion here, and then at times we get sucked into the other world. Yeah, the map is updated. And unsolved puzzles. Like the monster encounters and stuff might be like the dungeons of the game, for lack of a better term. All right, so we got a puzzle there. We got that's locked. All right. Yeah, this is where we got interrupted before we got sucked into the other world. So let's check this part of the house.
I need the key.
Or I'll just go fuck myself. It's so windy outside. Like, crazily windy. Oh, reception. Okay, so... And we went to the treatment room already. Is he still in here? Tick-tock goes the clock. Alright, no. Not allowed. Okay. Bing bing. So this guy just runs like a therapy office here in this guy's mansion? Or his estate?
I'm not gonna walk out of this now. I need to help Emily save her uncle.
Well, aren't you an upstanding fellow? Because I would have left. After that encounter, I'd be like, fuck this. Get out of your goddamn mind. Oh, this... The fuck? Oh, I thought I could, like, jump down. That's strange, like, I thought, like, when we came into this, the mansion was already gonna be overrun, everyone's dead, etc. But no, that doesn't seem to be the case, but there is, like, still blood here. At least I assume it's blood. Mario? Ooh, fancy.
Lost Plantations of Louisiana, Thierry Briclot, 1917. Derceto was a small plantation on the eastern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The land was considered difficult for industry and was sold for only $30 to Elijah Pickford in 1818. Pickford employed hundreds of workers from nearby New Orleans to clear the woods and build a small plantation mansion facing the lake with a striking Greek Revival temple facade. Derceto kept a modest production of barrique tobacco and indigo that persisted up till the Civil War. During the antebellum era, Derceto was the source of many rumors concerning voodoo and witchcraft. People who traveled the lake reported seeing people dance at night in front of bonfires, bleating and wailing.
Sounds like a fun party.
On June 17, 1862, Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army recounts leading a raiding party from ships anchored in Lake Pontchartrain in order to seize control of Derceto and free the slaves working there. The captain was surprised to find the workers fighting back with unprecedented zeal. Norton's account describes these men and women as enraged with fanaticism. Pickford reportedly tried to placate the raiders, but was shot in the confusion. Captain Norton left the mansion burning and retreated to his ships with his men. Derceto was left in ruins for several decades. The ownership of the land was long disputed and returned to the Ledoux family in 1901. Several police reports were filed during the following years as the Ledoux tried to get rid of a camp of squatters on their land. The police made several visits to remove the trespassers, but the people kept returning. On November 1st, 1907, Inspector Leras of the police charged a deadly attack in order to save several children kidnapped by the squatters.
Wow.
Many were killed, and even more were jailed. The following year, Ledoux rebuilt Derceto, incorporating the surviving stone foundation and adding a magnificent wrought iron conservatory. The farmland had been reclaimed by the surrounding woods, so it was no longer profitable to use as a plantation. Instead, the house was turned into an artist's colony. The Astarte Artist Colony was a successful group of artists, including figures such as painter Heinrich Cassel and poet Nora Keith. The group was also known for their beloved Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain. On September 29, 1915, a tropical hurricane tore through Louisiana, causing Lake Pontchartrain to flood New Orleans. Due to the remote location of Derceto, it took almost 2 weeks for outsiders to learn that the artists' colony was abandoned. The 12 residing artists had all vanished without a trace.
Oh.
The empty mansion of Derceto still stands on the shore of Lake Pontchartrain, with much of its temple facade intact. The Ledoux family currently has no intention of repairing the house.
Interesting. This place is cursed. This place is super cursed. House is haunted. What? House is haunted. I just want our buddy here, Carnaby, to just come up to the woman and be like, house is haunted. What? House is haunted. Oh.
I got a shotgun.
Give me that, please. Yo, hell yeah. Fire poker. I'm a give me. I am actually baffled I can take out my weapon. I mean, I broke it. Just a crazy person. Oh man, this game runs like shit. Oh, what's the rotates? Oh! I'm in hell. This is hell. Give me the shotgun. That's not a shotgun, that is Debris. No, I want the fire poker first. Yeah. Alright, nothing's happening. There are many. Oh. Bolt cutter. Alright, that's a key item. Alright, there's goo coming in from the chimney. Oh, bolt cutters. I feel like an enemy was supposed to spawn there, and it did not spawn.
What happened? Everything's normal again?
Alright.
It's wedge shut.
I could bust that. Come on. Alright, well, we can open the shed now. Oh. Hey, shortcut. Dark Souls. That's another franchise that has definitely infected the industry. Everyone makes their own Souls-likes now. The only issue is, much like the Metroidvania, a lot of Souls-likes are also just really good. Like, there's too many good Metroidvanias. It's like, it's one thing for an industry to be oversaturated with a certain genre of game, but then there's an actual legitimate problem when a lot of that oversaturation is good. Gross. The beasts of burden. It can't be real. It's impossible. Oh yeah, even FromSoft is trying to move away from Souls, it seems like. And I'm happy about that. I mean, they can after they make Bloodborne 2. Give me a Bloodborne 2. It's been 10 years. I only have so much time on this world left. What the? Oh, I gotta fill it. Because the hose were too short. Come on, if you that could have gotten in there. Like, the water would have still, like, poured in. And also, you still have so much slack right here. That easily, you didn't need that. You didn't need that hose. But yeah, they are making, like, a weird, like, online multiplayer Souls-like or something or other. I don't know. But it also seems like it's gonna be Fortnite. Because it has, like, a Fortnite, like, storm mechanic. So I don't know about that. It'll still probably be cool. But I do want FromSoft to make more than just Souls-likes. I think a lot of people thought the new Armored Core was a breath of fresh air. Because it'd been a while, it'd been a minute since we got one of those. I want Kingsfield 5 and Kuon 2, please. Please and thank Yum Yum. What about a new Tenchu? I need to play the Tenchu games. I have them on here, so I'll probably, like, eventually stream them. I got a broken plate. I mean, Capcom has been killing it, though. Like, them announcing both Okami 2 and a new Onimusha. I'm pretty hype about those. Though, a lot of people said, like, from the looks of Onimusha so far, like, it's over the shoulder, obviously. There's no way they're gonna do... Convincing Capcom to do a fixed camera game ever again is going to be very difficult. But also, people said it does look a little Soulsy. Like, I think in one sequence it looks like your guy sneaks up behind an enemy and backstabs them. And so it might have some Souls elements, especially with collecting the souls with your gauntlet. People are saying, yeah, it might be a Souls-like. Doesn't mean it'll be bad. And if anything... Plus, Onimusha was kind of already like a Resident Evil-like, but with swords. So they,
I need the key.
So it's not like Capcom doing its own take on a Souls-like isn't really that of a bad idea. Alright, where did this piece of plate go? Decorative plate. This is dark burnt quality. Didn't I see something like this? I did. Alright, it doesn't let me, like, actually pick out the icons. Alright, so first floor, yeah, there was this, yeah, the boiler, yes, the boiler room. It was in the boiler room. There's like a piece of plate that I needed. Kuon, most underrated survival horror. Don't at me, I will cry. I'll have to look at it, because I do remember Kuon, but I never played it. I was a big baby as a kid. Like, horror was not my deal. Because I, you know, thought monsters were real. and shit fucked me up a lot. It wasn't until like Resident Evil 4 was probably like the best introduction to horror. Like it came out at the best possible time because I was entering my teens. It wasn't as spoopy as the previous games. Or at least as spoopy to a child. Nowadays, those games are hilarious. What's going on in here? Someone making some gumbo? Oh, I want some gumbo. Or, some crawdads. We're in Louisiana. Kibby! I'm still covered in blood, by the way, which I kind of think is really cool that that persists. That's a Kibby. Kibby.
What are you doing in my kitchen? I assure you. No,
I'm sorry.
I promise you. Mr. Hartwood is nowhere near my kitchen, and neither should you be. Don't make me kick you out of this house.
Sorry.
Now get out.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you are aware I have a gun. Well, shit.
Conby was in shock, but also a little embarrassed. The housekeeper was furious to find him searching through the kitchen and had run him out of the room. There was something strange going on with her, but it didn't feel connected to the case, so he decided to stay out of her way.
All right. Oh, no, there's the boiler room, so we can go and. What's this?
You know, Mr. Waits, I saw a piece of the plate that Liza broke. I think she's been hiding them. She's not very good at it. She just chucked it into the little room with all the tools behind the boiler. I left it
boiler.
there. I didn't want to embarrass her by picking it up while she was looking. We went upstairs instead and played backgammon. I let her win, because she's so unhappy. The piece looked like the one on display in Cassandra's room. You know about that one already, right? Or is your eyesight really that fuzzy? I hope you don't feel bad about your glasses. You only look stupid when you squint. Maybe if you had more eyes, you would see those things. I wish you had all the eyes you needed. Your
Ugh.
best and favorite guest.
Eyes on the inside.
It's stained. Looks like some kind of rot.
Wait, what that looks stained? The note? Or the ground? Or my clothes? Maybe the clothes, the rot.
It's another plate for the talisman. Like the other one, it's broken and missing some pieces.
Oh, this doesn't work. Ain't no worky. Well, shit fuck. I still find it hilarious that I can just take out my weapons when I'm not in combat. Because I'm technically like in the normal world. Man, the PC version of this game, it's not great. Like I'm running like a 4070 like TI Super. Like this should not be having any trouble with this. I have no trouble with RE4. So I'm pretty sure, you know, this game can stand the test of time. All right, so let's see here. All right, we're back here. This especially doesn't like this room. I think it has something to do with the volumetric lighting, because the sunbeams. Let me put those down. I mean, it probably won't change much. So it really seems to be an optimization issue. Yeah. Hey, take this, please. I want the shotgun. What about up these stairs? This chain is impossible to surpass. I'll never... Hold on, let me go back to the foyer. Because there are a set of stairs we never went up. Actually, never went up these... No, wait, I did go up these stairs, I believe. If I can find my way around this place again. There we go. Oh wow, the blood's actually fading from my outfit. Art. Oh. These would be cool if these, like, were representation of the monsters you would fight. Actually, this one kind of looks like the double torso one. But if I get like attacked by like this thing, I'll be like, I'll start crying. Look at this crazy bullshit. Oh yeah, this looks like rot.
This must be the clock that Jeremy wrote about in the Commonplace book. Huh. Looks like the plate that held the talisman in the seance room.
Yay!
But it's broken and missing some pieces.
All right, I need to find another piece. It's broken.
Key.
I need to find some other piece. Oh, sorry. I'll pay for that.
Sorry, Detective. Didn't mean to obstruct justice or anything.
I didn't mean this. Oh.
You know, I'm kind of busy with my own case of a missing person. I was wondering if you've seen Grace, a girl about yay high.
Can't say that I have. Why are you asking?
Well, I'm looking for her.
Is she in trouble?
No. She's just hiding somewhere. But we can't have a rascal like that running around unchecked at a time like this, you understand?
Well, I haven't seen her.
Well, let me know if you find her. I'll be around.
A guy like you looking for a child is concerning.
Keep an eye out for your man, Jeremy. You scratch my back, Detective, and I'll scratch yours.
I think the mood of this game is great. This is like everything you want from like a noir horror, you know, like piece of media.
Back to normal here.
All right, yeah, that's for room 6. Emily is here.
Emily's here. Emily's Emily.
There we go. Emily's here. Man, it's quite a sculptor, I gotta admit. Man, I hope I get touched by an eldritch being so that way I can, like, create beautifully detailed pieces of art.
McCarthy.
I want to see my... Is there like a quick button for my map? Nope, it's not that one. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a light. No, it doesn't seem like I gotta do select and go there. Alright, so... room number 6. It's not really numbered on the map. This place is Not in the best condition. Oh no, because room number 6 is probably in the other world. Is that a punching bag? Or speed bag, rather? A fountain pen. Lost children. Weird tales from beyond the grave. Yeah, it is a speed bag. So one of the people here is a boxer. I guess. Nothing in there. Another trunk. Thank God people leave bullets for my gun. Oh, there we go.
How eccentric.
Ooh. I having a bed in the middle of the room is kind of, yeah, I like having my bed against a wall. Makes me feel safe.
What are these symbols? Looks like alchemy or star constellations.
Yeah, it looks like Omega. The Alpha and the Omega. Leave that as is for now until I find a clue. Perosi's journal.
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake, until you find the shores of Hali.
Okay. So it's Scorpio, Sagittarius. That's me! And Aquarius. 1, 11, 10.
The Astarte Artist Colony. I remember hearing about their disappearance. Must have been 15 years or more now.
Oh yeah, we learned about that. Okay. They're probably in the Eldritch Nightmare. They're probably the monsters we're fighting. Oh. James Mannon.
These paintings got some grim-looking rot on them.
It's the darkness. Grand Prix, Philip A. Curtis. Oh, this is the ones that they're by. I did something. I must return.
I did it. I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads, and I have no need for the plates. I can find my way to Lafayette as easy as I find my own room.
Oh, joy.
I visited the grave of my father and seen the oven waiting for me. Thank you for opening these doors. I now must summon my courage and go back to that hateful mound outside the oil rig. I hope you'll be feeling better when I return. Jeremy.
Alright. I did solve this. I can't interact with it anymore. Alright, so the rot is now connected. Okay, I assume it would be... Oh, there's me at low frame rate. Let me look at the clue again. Okay. Okay, it was... let's try Aquarius, Scorpio, and then Sagittarius. Or not. Okay, there's something else to this puzzle. Because some of the symbols aren't here. In fact, a good portion of them aren't. Oh, and the piece of plate is in there. I need to get the plate. The plate. This game does rely a lot more on puzzles than Resident Evil.
The simple astrology cipher was a favorite among the artists who lived in the house 20 years ago. They easily turned into numbers when needed, but also acted as signatures for the members, as there were only 12 of them.
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake, until you find the shores of Hali.
Mm, 10 and 11. There's only 9 of them. And this is Perosi who wrote it? Yes. Number 7, Elisabetta. I guess this was her room. This is interesting. I feel like the answer is here. I don't need to find something else. I don't know what the rot did, though. Actually, let me check the other side of the wall. Oh, there's nothing here. Is this open? No. Okay. Sure. Yeah, because Libra's on there, Aries is on there, Gemini is on there. 69, nice, or Cancer. The Leo's on there. Huh. 1, 10, 11. Ah, maybe this. Hold on. Let me try view again. Let me try Leo, Taurus, and Gemini. Gemini again? God damn it. I mixed them up. Leo, Taurus, and Gemini's the 2. Okay, that doesn't seem to be the answer either. And Leo, Taurus, Gemini. Unless those numbers don't mean what they mean. So why would it be 1, 10, and 11? Wouldn't it just be 1, 2, 3? Oh. No. I was thinking like maybe Captain Cortez. Because 1. But there's no 11. There's no 10 and 11 here. Two, 3, 4, 5. Huh. I feel like this is part of it. I'm not sure how. It's friggin' Carnaby's just like, oh, my brain. Oh. I need that piece of plate though. It's like it's the way forward. Oh, there's a photo mode. Character skins. Oh my god! Ah! That's amazing. I'm Classic Carnaby from the hit PC game. Oh my god. I'm even all pixely. Oh no. It's so nightmarish. That's pretty good. That's pretty funny. This looks funnier than the RE2 ones, like the PS1 models for the RE2 remake. Because I'm all like, because this is like even more like fucking like retro than even that. Oh my god. Looks like shit. That's pretty good. Oh, you can even do like vintage horror. So you can like, oh yeah, you can just make it look like shit. Just make the game look like shit. What else you got? It does for both of them too. Letterbox. Oh, look, the Evil Within mode. Yeah. What else you got? You got, of course, Noir, Sepia. Cool stuff. And you got director's commentary. All right, Jesus, this is a really good brain scratcher, though. I'm wondering if, like, in the actual journal, if some of the stuff she says here, something it says no more Derceto, and sadly no more Astarte. Is that another one of the people here? No. Oh yeah, that's the actual, that's the colony's name. Right. I'll need to remember to get her out of here again. They are locked up for good reason. I'm sure she's still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. So I'm assuming that she's talking about the plate. What do those numbers mean? Unless... And 5 plus... I mean, 5 plus 5 would equal 10. So 5 plus 6 would make 11. And that would somehow make Gemini, or whatever it was. Oh, man. I really thought, like, going the opposite ends, like a codex thing here, like Aquarius means Leo, so that's 1. Then Scorpio means Taurus, which would be 2, which would be the second one, and then 11 would mean Gemini. It's the staff directory. Repairing the boiler. Doesn't really have anything to do with it. I mean, I still have those bolt cutters, you know, pretty sure those could crack through this. What else do we have? We have you. There's an Ares. And we have Aries, which would coincide with Libra, I assume. Well, I don't know. This is a really hard puzzle. I'm just like trying every combination at this point. Just realized they're all in order. I don't know. Something I had to see in the mirror. Man, this is rough. Wait. So let me see here. So one. I might need a piece of paper for this. So one would be Aquarius. Well, no, they're not the same amount on here. Because, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, there's 12 signs. And those are those two. Yeah, so it's just in order. Like, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's why there's those those three numbers there. But what does that tell me? That tells me that one is Captain Cortez. So Captain Cortez is an Aquarius. And there is no 12 and 11 because, or 10 and 11 because it only goes up to 9. And my foot is inside the wall. So if we go in order, 2 would be. Oh wait, so that means Elizabeth, number 7. So she would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's a Leo. Yeah, so the opposite of an Aquarius. So she's a Leo. So I'm gonna put that there for now just to remind myself. Oh, it's already on Leo. Okay, good. So she's a Leo. I guess I'm trying to think of, like, 2 other characters that are close to her? In these... Because if she's a Leo... So I've made a good link here. I was able to correspond this horoscope with the numbers. Assumedly. So you know what? I'm gonna get a piece of paper here. Oh, the classic getting a piece of paper. Oh my god. Paper. So I'm just gonna write 1 to 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So I gotta get to the thing. So Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, I only need to write down these ones since they're the ones that correspond to the people there. All right. Virgo. It's a crazy letter M. And then lastly is the Libra. Because the one thing that isn't showing me is the order. So let me see here. So, Cortez is the Aquarius. Number 2 would be William. The Aries would be Henrik. Or Heinrich. And then the Taurus will be Nora. Blue, 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 blue. So that would be 5. Would be Anton. Anton Blast. It's happy hour. Need to play that game. Number 6. Number 6 would be Charles. Number 7 would be our girl, Perosi. And then number 8 would be Stone. Getting some reconnaissance. And then finally, the Aries would be Franklin. I'll just put Frank. Let's be Frank. Frank. So what does this tell me? I have no idea. Well, if I put the symbols in the order... So if I put like... Because the numbers aren't in order, they're all scattered about. So if I put like... This one here... Like in the circle. Nora, where were you again? Number 4. Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, I got you. Then William. Then Charles, 69. Then Stone. Blue. And then the center would be, what do you call it? Number 9. The Omega. Okay. Still don't know what this tells me, though. Oh, I nudged that. Because there's only... What do we have here? We have the... Leo, we have the Omega. We have the... yeah. So I can cross off the ones I don't see, I would think. And I feel like I'm getting it, but I'm going out about it in the weirdest fucking way. Wait. Shit. My sentiment exactly, Carnaby. I thought maybe the ones that go straight across. Let me try maybe reverse. No. I'm like trying so hard to see a pattern here. Sweet Jesus. I put these in wrong, right? I don't think so. No. It's too low. This is really hard. I mean, Carnaby hasn't said, like, I don't have the combination, or, it's like, I think I need something else. So, I think... and the game seems to be pretty smart about that, too. I assume it'll just pop, like, if I ever get it right. I will need to remember how to get them. Oh, we need to remember. Oh god. This puzzle's so difficult. I'm assuming it might be like... I wish there was a way to tell like who she was closest to. You get three... Maybe 794? Holy shit. I'm like scared like the order of them on the thing matters or something. I don't even know what this did. We never like figured out what that did. Is it just part of the puzzle? Wait. William, Frank, Nora. So William. So William. Where was Frank? Wait, oh no, I don't need to check that, actually. Omega. And then Nora. Is you. Oh my god.
Got it.
Oh, I feel so stupid, but also so smart. Oh. 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 Oh no. This game kind of reminds me of what you call it? Oh, he doesn't like it. Eternal Darkness. Ow! Ow. Get your goo off the floor, please. Oh, okay.
I think I've... What the hell is going on?
You know, fucked up stuff. I just line up the cracks. Oh, listen, this is nothing to me now. It ain't nothing to me, man. Shit is something to me, man.
In the commonplace book about this.
Oh, I see the blood splatter. There we go. Oh wait, oh, okay, so I gotta move this. And I move this.
broke. Or maybe it just stopped at a very precise place.
Three, 4, 6, or 6, 4, 3. 3, 4, 6, 6, 4, 3. You know, I'm gonna write that down for my convenience since I'm here. Oh wait, there's more horoscope bullshit. It's this fucking bullshit. I'm just gonna take a photo of it. It's much easier than writing down all that bullshit again. Oh. I gotta warp again. I'll say, so the biggest one's gonna be 6, so 6, and then 4, and then 3.
There's a picture in the black glass. It's showing me something. It's the hallway outside Jeremy's room.
Indeed. Indeed. It's the hallway in Jeremy's room. Well, I'm just checking something real quick. I am very satisfied that I was able to solve the puzzle. I was getting very close to looking it up. I feel like I cracked an actual code. With my mind palace. Alright, let's go back in the goopy hallway. I'm alone! In the dark! Hello? Oh god, I went inside David's face for a second there. Saw things I wasn't meant to.
Huh. I made it. I entered another one of Jeremy's memories.
Can't believe I'm saying that out loud. So this is cool. It's like the hotel is like a puzzle place, or the manor is a puzzle box. And then you have to, like, enter the memories. So that way you're kind of, like, going from different locations while not actually leaving the estate. I assume this is kind of what happens in the original. Or at least what was intended at one point. Well, no, I think the original is, like, you're just solving puzzles in the mansion. In the mansion. Or the manor, or the estate, or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's a big house. You just put a tusk on the wall there.
May 1923. Monday. All okay. Ready for delivery. Maintenance. Oil pump must be serviced. Any tampering causes large spills unless properly forestalled. Tuesday. Shipment delayed but delivered. Maintenance. Service bridge close to broken. Wednesday. Prospectors reluctantly agreed to show the burial mound to Mr. Hotwood, a painter, who read about our finds in the papers. He means to return tomorrow and try to find a way inside. Thursday. Mr. Hotwood's
Thursday.
The workers seemed nervous about his presence. Hotwood promised not to return to the compound.
Instead, he has taken up an offer by L'Officier, the riverboat captain, who means to pilot him to the site tomorrow morning. Hopefully, that's the end, and work can resume. Maintenance. Bridge from the oil tower to the bayou has collapsed.
The bayou.
Sabotage suspected.
This is the devil that guides us now.
Huh. The devil. That's what happens when you dance with the devil. Alright, nothing. Wow, no, just everything contains absolutely nothing. That is what it's good for.
I need the key.
Need a key. Oh. Any ammo? Man, there's just like things to throw. This is hard mode, so apparently there is like less ammo.
Locked.
Okay. Key. Jetty key. Key. Oh, alright. That solves that problem. Oh, there we go. Got some drink. Oh, God. Oh, no.
There's something missing.
Fucked up fish monsters. Not a big fan of that. No sorry, Bob. Let's go and lock that door. I thought that said pistol butter for a second. I don't know what's wrong with my brain right now. You got some pistol butter. My gun's gonna be nice and buttery. A bridge lever. This is a bridge lever.
Got it.
Oh, there's bullshit out there now. I got a key item, and you know what that means. Monsters are like, oh, he took it. He took the thing. Oh, it's a fish monster. Oh, that thing's weird. It has mandibles. Oh, it just swims on the ground. Oh. But running away always seems to be a valid option, which I kind of like in a horror game. Though I would like the enemies to pursue a little bit more, but to be fair, that was an introduction to a new enemy type. There are many roaches. Many doors, Ed boys. it's still out there? I don't think so. Oh! I didn't want to enter a cutscene. Ah! You know, if you've ever fallen, like, square on your back, it does, like, feel... Oh, God. Don't look at it! Shh. Hit it with the... Kia! I like how when I picked up my fire poker, it already had blood on it. Also, I wanted to look around in there more, but I guess I'm not allowed. Kia! Oh God, this goo! Oh no, the goo! You know what I just remembered though? Isn't in the original, Carnaby uses a, oh God, that really hurt. Gotta drink some whiskey. Oh no, you get back here. You get back here, mister. Alright, I need the hatchet, please. Ow, my ass! But in the original, doesn't Carnaby also use a fire poker as a weapon? Or... Oh, big weapon. I'm gonna take a few more shots of whiskey. It is the healthy response to the situation. Alright, some bullets. More bullets. Oh, a shovel. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, it's already covered in blood. It's already been used. Alright, some more whiskey. The cheap stuff. Gets the job done. Mm-hmm. Alright, there are noises. They are upsetting. Alright, more pistol bullets. Thankfully, what's-his-face has, like, ammunition in his memories. To attack a barricade. Kia!
Looks pretty weak. I just need something to break it.
We're doing that, Carnaby. I hope that doesn't, like, hurt the durability of my weapon. Alright, these wide open areas make me nervous now. Because they just swim through the mud. Alright. Man, it sounds like horribleness. Just sounds like awful... Oh. Oh, hello. I don't think there's like a stealth kill mechanic. But I feel like if stuff pops off outside, then he's gonna wake up and come out. Oh, there's the goo. There's the horribleness. There's nothing but pipes in here. They can walk out here. God, the noises. I thought something. Oh, fuck, Jesus! I thought something was walking up next to me. Oh, some pleasant noises in here. You know, I should save my game, cause I don't know if this thing autosaves. Oh no, I think I've seen that camera. Alright, hopefully this is non-committal. Alright, there's some bullshit in here. I do gotta hand it to him. The encounters in this game do kind of like drain your resources, so you really gotta pick your fights. And God, those things sound awful. Like they sound like existing is bad. Which, I mean, same. I want to ring that bell with my gun. But I know it's probably a bad idea. But I feel like there's an achievement. Right, anything? Oh, there's no bullshit in here. Hey, yo, let's just take this lantern, go full Evil Within. I mean, with this classical music playing, it's really, it is giving the vibes. Oh, I have a dash. Oh shit. To sneak. Well, well, I guess technically these things can't see because they're in the ground. And I don't think I'd really noticed any eyes. Is there some stuff in here? No. No. I assume I don't want to be on the ground when they pass by. Like, be on their pathing. Oh, there's like regular enemies too. Move. Carnaby, go. All right. Keep thinking those are boxes of ammo. All right, I think we're good. All right, made it through that pretty unscathed. Some more shit around here. Oh, I'm full on pistol bullets. Just put more in your pockets, Carnaby. Goddamn. I'm sorry? Oh, I think it heard me. Or heard me take a swig. These monsters do have some really good sound design. gurgly and ugh. Oh, there's one right there. Let's climb this. Yeah, let's climb this. Oh! Oh, that's good. This is a good thing. Just breathe in those fumes, Carnaby. Do you have to cross this? Oh. Jump. Oh. Ow, ow. Fire indeed hot. This was a good idea. Oh no, I'm on fire. I mean, I should be dying from smoke inhalation. But it's alright, it's memory smoke. I got a tough cloth.
Come on, Kirby. Wouldn't you rather fall to your death than go up in flames?
I guess. Where do I go? Oh! Whoa. Look at this hero. This adventurer. Freeform jazz. Alright, it's very green. It's like oppressively green. Oh yeah, this is good. Oh, that's a big. That's a Satan. Oh, is it blind? It's super blind. Can I move slowly? I do like horror fiction where the monsters prey on each other. Like there's a weird hierarchy. Okay, so... Oh, these are bodies like set up as pyres, I guess? Or maybe they're sacrifices? Snacrifices, even. Okay. He's sniffing.
It's the hateful mound Jeremy talked about in his book.
The mound of hate.
Don't come any closer. I'm armed.
Get that thing out of my face.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm just a detective trying to find something called Tarawea.
You're after Jeremy too? Why?
I'm working for his niece. She wants to make sure he's alright.
He might be unharmed, but far from alright. He's a curse upon Deseto.
Here we go again.
Quiet.
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh. Whoa.
Oh, Christ in heaven.
That's a little bit of a cheap transition, but I guess, like, you know, budget. You know, let me try one other thing. Help it all. No, it does not seem to. Oh yeah, what's in the bag? A palette knife. I've used one of those. Did ever painting, but thin enough to slide through the crack of a door.
Reflections on the Power of the Verb in Certain Texts by Juan Luis Jorge.
Juan Luis Jorge.
To act is in itself divine. Even the slightest movement of our hand is evidence of our soul in motion. Yet our free will is so easily overwhelmed by the dullness of everyday life. Our actions become rote and rigid, in spite of luxury and comfort. True divinity is found in the choice of leaving the stage where we all perform. People who discover this freedom unexpectedly will be struck by the terror of this revelation and become paralyzed, or worse, turn to suicide.
Don't do that.
However, if you are able to weather that storm, you will discover that there is a divine path beyond that fear. There is a chance to dismount your destiny and make something new. Something that hasn't been planned for or predestined. There is difficulty in explaining this type of acting as it transcends our everyday choices. This isn't some banal decision choosing one career over the other, or even who I should marry. Leaving the stage, no matter how, isn't a matter of course correction. It's a rejection of the story that the Creator is telling.
Okay. Sitting room key. We got that. Including locked doors and unsolved puzzles, yes.
It was a bust. The oil rig and the hateful mound led him nowhere closer to finding Jeremy. Carnby was sure he had struck gold when he found Jeremy's bag, but it was just a trap set by Lottie, another of DeSeto's orderlies. Things got out of hand real quick, but somehow Carnby managed to find his way back to DeSeto, none the wiser. At least it was one item off his list. Now he had to figure out what to do with the boiler.
I gotta find more pieces of plate.
It's wedge shot. It worked.
Right, that radio's a little fucked up. Look at the telescopy.
I don't think I have everything I need.
Alright, thanks for saying that at least.
The Barlow lens. Instructions. To double the magnification of your telescope, simply fit this Barlow lens to your instrument. Then operate the fine-tuners to adjust the distance between your lenses. This is easily done while looking through your eyepiece. Simply search for a position where your picture is clear and appears flat. When correctly tuned, your telescope should present a clear picture with magnificent magnification.
Yeah! I love it. Cellar key. Got a lot of keys. Dog collar.
What's this?
It's dog collar. Some kinky people like to wear it. I don't know if that radio is fucked up or it's just bugged. Sounds like it's actually like cutting out, like in-game universe. All right, I think that's a good spot to leave for today. This game's cool. It's a little slower paced than I was expecting compared to like a Resident Evil or Silent Hill, especially because the so far the monster sections seem very quick, very brief. They seem to be more set piecey. Like, I wasn't expecting it to... The game is doing this weird in-between of, like, Silent Hill and a little bit of Twin Peaks, which is also inspired by... Silent Hill is inspired by. And, like I was expecting, like, oh, things are gonna pop off now. Where I get teleported or you know, the mansion goes awry and monsters are everywhere and everything. But instead, we're having, like, this thing where we keep going in and out of a nightmare realm, and like in the normal town or in the normal estate, like everything's still fine, like, you know, the characters are not panicking or anything along those lines. I was expecting everyone to just get murdered by monsters that show up, or they all get separated and you have to find each one. But instead we're doing like this weird, like, we're investigating like in the real world, and then we get teleported into these nightmare realms. And I guess it kind of makes sense why they got David Arbor for this, because he's essentially going to the upside down. He was a really good pick. He was a really good pick to do this. It is a shame the studio closed down. I don't know if it has anything to do with him being part of it. Like, not him himself, like, or his fault, but I'm saying, like, maybe they overextended their budget by getting 2 famous actors. I mean, I don't know how much David goes for or anything, but I think it's much more of a case, because I don't think this game flopped. I just think it didn't make the money. It didn't make all the money as the AAA industry wants. I'm not entirely sure though. Either way, let's find someone to raid. I am also going to give you guys the socials. You can follow me on the B-Sky. You can follow me. Come join the Discord. You can come to YouTube for the VODs. And let's see who we're going to raid tonight. And we'll likely be back on Sunday. Most likely a Sunday fun day. Who is streaming what and how? Who is streaming what and how? Is Duper still going? Because I know, like, he is sort of like on the same times thing as me now.
Anything during Buddy Holly, you're absolutely right. Return to the lobby. Whee! I was not expecting the night to go like this.
You literally just left as I was doing the
So is he wrapping up or not?
That should be your new, like, exit, just the Weezer sting.
He's doing the Lego stuff.
Oh, I should add
Oh
that.
boy.
Does Discord have exit tones?
I know there's entrance ones.
Oh, there should be. I would love to leave like
Duper, are you starting a new game or not? Let me see. No, he's in the shop. No, he's addicted. He's addicted to Fortnite. No. No, it looks like he's still playing right now. And if not, he'll raid into someone else, most likely. So, let's just... The raid has been created. All right. So, like I said, we'll be back on Sunday, maybe with more demos, finish up the demos or something, or maybe finish up Sonic Heroes. I'm not sure if I can finish Sonic Heroes in one more stream. I'll see. And we're going to continue on, because next week is my last week of vacation before I head back to for my last semester. So streams will be a little more sparse as we get closer to that. But I'm still going to try and manage my time better so that way we can still have at least something here and there. But either way, I hope you all have a good one, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.